Hi guys, my name is Vanessa Williams,
Melissa LD.
and we're your hosts for our new podcast, Cafecito&Faith.
So a little bit of our friendship. How long we've been friends? Well, I've been knowing you since we were in middle school, but our friendship didn't really start to
When did you have Lulu?
9 years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So how did we become friends? We became friends shortly before I had Lulu, I believe. I think I was pregnant because I was dealing with issues with the family, accepting my husband for his race. And so I knew you had did I say black? So I knew you had a black husband, and so in my family was not really, well, my parents weren't really accepting that I was having a mixed child. And so I had questions, and I think the only person that I knew at that time that, had a black husband was you.
So you came to me because
yes. So I reached out to you. I was like, hey, how do I deal with this? Like, my family don't want to accept them, and how do I deal with this? And I think you gave me advice, like,
like forget them.
Yeah, forget them. And then we had our daughter. We got pregnant around the same time.
Well, you were pregnant.
And then you got pregnant.
And then I found out I was pregnant. Yeah. And girl, like I'll never forget the way that you were mistreating but
how was I mistreating her?
The way you would put water in her hair.
Yes, I used to use a rag and rid it, and then I was just go like over her hair.
Like I was always like, why would you do that? But I feel like it. Our family, right? My husband's side of the family, all the babies are mixed. Most of them are mixed, and so for me, like seeing my sister-in-laws, like with how they would do their daughter's hair, like for me, like that I got it from them.
Okay.
And so, for you,
I didn't know. Nobody around me no one in my family has mixed kids besides me, so I didn't know how to deal with Lulu's hair.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to cut it too because I thought I used to cut the little knots.
Yeah.
And so my husband was like, "You don't do that. Like, that's just her black hair."
I'm so sad.
And I think the fact that we just had a lot of similarities. We share a lot of things in common. We had black husbands. We had mixed children, and then we were both
wanting to do better for ourselves.
Yeah, and then we started that journey of seeking God together.
Yeah,
with our families. So that's how we came about, being real close. And I think that's when we became best friends. No, but you should tell them about how the real story.
There wasn't a real story. So,
tell them.
So tell
them how it took you away.
Oh my gosh, you didn't take me away. Yeah, I mean, no, I remember the first time. I saw you, because me and Jasmine were so close, and I remember being at y'all's house and you walked in.
You and Jasmine were best friends. Her and my sister were best friends back in the days.
Back in the days, yes. She was my best friend, and I remember I was always at your house.
Yeah.
And you walked in, and Frey was in there screaming about some shirt that she took from you. Jasmine, get off the shirt, please. She's scared. But then we did go to school together for a while. Was it high school or middle school?
It was middle. It was both.
Okay, yeah, because I remember
because Jasmine was in 8th grade when I was in 6th grade. Yeah, we're the same grade, right?
Yeah. Okay, so then
I don't really remember seeing you in middle school. I don't remember seeing.
No, I remember seeing. Yeah, okay, so I remember seeing you in high school. I remember in high school we stayed after school one day and we rode the bus together. I remember, and I feel like that was the first time that you and I had a real conversation. And I was like,
really? What was it about? Tell me. Remind me.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember, but I was like, oh, she's
No, I'm not that bad. I
oh
had that bad when she get to know me.
yeah. I was like, oh, my
And
goodness.
so, you know, she fell in love and she decides to be my best friend. So y'all be careful out there. I'm a best friend stealer.
You better not.
I go steal everybody's best friend.
I'm saying that.
Okay, fine.
Don't say that.
So that's our story of our friendship. And ever since then we've gone through growing in Christ together, marriage, being mothers, and you know.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, our friendship. I mean, like anything, like it's not perfect. We've had a lot of
We had a fallout. One fallout.
we had a couple.
No, we didn't.
Well, like that was the one that, yeah, that
we
was,
had a fallout where we stopped talking for months. Now that was a fallout.
that was a fallout.
But then I found out she had COVID through my sister, who was her ex best friend, and so I was like, I gotta talk to my friend. I just can't let her die. So I called her. I'm like, hey, are you still alive? Don't die.
And I was like, yeah, girl, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Yeah, and so that's how we started talking again.
Yeah,
I think
when
COVID.
we moved back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we encourage each other a lot, and we advise each other with the Word of God.
Yeah, yeah, because I feel like you know, after me and Jasmine kind of like split off, I was alone for a long time.
You were,
and
I was her only friend.
No, but that was even before you. Like I feel like I was alone for a long time. Like I was just, you know, going through life with my husband and my children. Because I don't remember really talking to, like I didn't have anybody that I could confide in, or you know, have like women talk or whatever. Like, and so you were like the first person that I really opened up to. And I think even that, it took me a while. You know, I feel like,
it did. It took her a while.
Yeah, because I feel like we're a little bit opposite. Like we're opposite.
Yeah, we're opposite. So we do balance each other in this friendship. At the beginning, Vanessa used to act like she had it all together. It's perfect.
Not purposely. I had a thing about
being
up.
No, she had a thing of being private, just keeping everything at home. And so I'm very open. So I share my whole life and I put it out there. And at that time, our sisterhood at church was not that strong. So it was just you and I.
Yeah.
And so I used to think like, well, maybe what's wrong with me? Like, why am I like, why are we the only ones going through this stuff? Like, I felt like out of place because you wouldn't open up to me. And so I felt out of place sometimes because, you know, we didn't have that sisterhood at church yet. And
like with the other sisters?
Yeah, with the other sisters. So everybody used to go to church, and I used to see everybody like, hey, everybody has their life together. Everybody's perfect. But what's wrong with me? Because I'm still, you know, and I used to share all my problems with you. And so I didn't know the things you were going through because you wouldn't share.
Yeah.
So I just assumed your life was, perfect. Yeah. Whatever. But then, you know, I think we had this conversation, we talked about it, and we started opening up more.
Yeah, because I didn't realize what I was doing. Like I didn't realize that
it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like my privacy was being taken like that, you know, because I was like, girl, we do not have it together. And then opening up to you, and then I feel like that too, like brought us closer, right? Like telling you, you know, and so like, you know, with our marriage and stuff, and with our kids, just opening up to you and showing you that we have struggles too.
Yeah, we have struggles. So we had our ups and downs in this friendship, but I think we're both in a better. Well, I can speak for myself. I'm in a better mentally stable space.
And I'm cuckoo.
She's still cuckoo. She's still cuckoo. That is much. But you know, our friendship is getting better because I think I'm not in that mental state anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I you know, because I was going through my mental state at that moment, and then seeing you being like, oh, she has it all together, and it kind of messed with my head. And I think that's why you opened up to me And we
Yeah.
talked about it,
Yeah, we
and,
did.
and you know, we're like, hey, this is, I mean, it's not helping. Like
Yeah.
I'm feeling like out of place,
Mhm.
and then you start opening up more, and you know, it makes me feel more of a human
Yeah.
and less of like being out of place because I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, she has her struggles too. I'm not the only
Mhm.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. For
But
sure.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we all have our different ways of dealing with things or whatever, but we all struggle. We're still very much imperfect and stuff. But